So that's the first go around for us. We had to do a bit of explanation for the cards here, but I think we're in a good place. I didn't really talk about it too much, but the goal of the game is to defeat all of the Decepticon bosses. So there's going to be 3 bosses that will come up in the deck, and the way we do it, of course, is just by getting cards out of the matrix so that the boss cards come up, and then we can get and flip those. So with that in mind, I am going to take my next turn here. In my hand, I have 4 courages and a patrol. So instead of just dropping them all down, since we were familiar with these cards now, instead of dropping them all down, I'll play them as I need them. And where am I? I am down here at the bottom. I'm still in I'm still in alt mode, which means I have 2 move to start with here. And yeah, so. And also, just so everyone knows, usually most of us in vehicle mode, if we're in our vehicle mode, when battling adversaries, we do have -1 power. So just keep that in mind. Let's see here. So I don't have a ton of move. I have the 2 from my base here. So I will use one of the moves from my vehicle mode to flip the card I'm on, which is Hound. He's a cost 3, and he gives some abilities for each maneuver you have in play. Charles, I think it was RC who had some things you could do with maneuvers.
Yes. Let's see.
What's your ability?
The first time you play a maneuver during each player's turn, draw 1 card.
That's not bad.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, instead of taking Hound, I am going to leave him here in case you want to go get him. Do you have any interest in Hound?
Maybe.
Okay.
Do those abilities work even if I'm in vehicle mode, or is it only in robot mode?
Only in robot mode.
Okay.
Whatever mode it says it's in.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's
so I am not going to take Hound. I will leave him for you. I will use my other move from my alt mode to move over to this blank card here. And then I will play... Patrol, which gives me a move. I probably could have saved it for the last one there, but that's okay. So I will use the move from Patrol to flip over this card. And, ooh, interesting. Military Airstrike. Cost 3, and it's an ally. At the start of your turn, you may destroy 1 card in your hand. That will let me go through my cheaper starter cards really quickly. So I think I am going to do that. I need 3 power to grab Military Airstrike. So I will drop down 1, 2, and 3 courages to get me 3 power, which is enough for the airstrike. I will take that. Thank you. And that goes on my tableau over here. And let's see here. I don't believe I have anything else I can really do, because I had a dearth of movement this round. So I don't have anything I can really do here, and no one has any damage, so there's no point in me trying to transform and get to someone. And I only have 1 power, or 1 potential power left, so I think I am done. So I refill like a Shaw, and then I discard the 4 cards I played, and I discard the 1 that's in my hand. And then, since I have gone through all of my cards already, I flip my discard, shuffle them back up, and then draw 5 new ones from there. And I am done. So, Dr. Pants,
All right. Well, I'm going to start off by playing a fix, so I get 1 movement, since I am in robot mode and do not have any other movement. I'm going to go here to Bombshell, Bombshell, and I'm going to play 1, 2, 3 courages
Ooh.
and a firepower
Oof.
for a grand total of 5 power to take out Bombshell.
Firepower.
Hold on 1 second. Oh, 1 second there, Dr. Pence there.
Yeah.
Did you ever get hit by an ambush with him?
No.
Okay. Since you moved onto his space and since you never got ambushed by him before, you do have to get ambushed first.
Oh, okay.
Wait, even though he has firepower, has a range of 1.
It's only for that. It's only for that
right.
2 firepower.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
If he had a total of 5 power that also had a range of 1, then he could do it from a distance.
All right, let's see what it says. Lose 2 energon. I don't have 2 energon.
Then you lose nothing.
I have 1 energon. I suppose I lose that 1.
Well, yeah, you lose that.
Okay. Well, still, I'm going to beat him.
You will.
And I'll take that. And I gain 2 victory points or 2 energon. And I get to draw a card.
Ooh.
So let's draw a card and see what I end up with. Ooh! Haha! Well, isn't that just dandy? So I'm going to take my 2 energon I got from beating Bombshell. And then I'm going to play reserves. If I have 3 or less energon, I gain 1.
Nice.
So there we go. I have now gained some energon. And I have played every card in my hand. But I can still transform, if I'm correct.
Let's see here. If you don't have an ability that lets you transform right now, you may pay an energon to transform.
Oh, I thought you could just do it once per turn.
In your alt mode, most of us will have the you may transform as an ability in your alt mode, but you don't have that as an ability in your bot mode.
I get you.
But you can pay an energon to do it if you want.
I believe I'm actually going to hold off right now, and I'm just going to hang on to the 3 energon I have. And I will just stay on that spot, and I'll take next turn to move over and pick up RC.
Okay.
So let me restock the thing and take all my cards and discard them.
And then draw new ones.
And then draw new ones.
Okay, so since last turn I was ambushed by shrapnel, can I go back over there even though Prime blocked me? Can I still go back over there without getting ambushed?
That is correct. You can because you already experienced the ambush, even though it was blocked.
Okay, cool.
So you know where he is.
I do know where he is, and I have the movement to. I have 3 movement as RC, so I can use one of those to move there. And then I have. Let's see. You get a courage, and 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 a firepower. So
I was banking on you just getting 5 courages.
So that's 4 courages and a firepower, so that's 6 power. That is enough to defeat. Since I lose, I'm at -1 power since I'm in vehicle mode, so that's 5, and that is enough to defeat shrapnel. And
Absolutely.
so I can take him away, and he gives me 2 victory points or 2 energon.
Oh, I forgot
So-
to look in. I forgot.
Good job, Charles.
I was supposed to get with Scrapper 1 victory point and destroy 1 starter I control.
Go ahead and do it.
Forgot about that.
That's fine. Go ahead and do it.
Okay, so that's I've still got. Okay, so I've used up all my power. I've still got 2 movement though, because of RC.
All right.
I'll just move over here.
Not even going
I
to
will
worry
not.
about flipping, huh?
No, not even gonna try. All right, and then I will refill the matrix and clean up my cards, and then draw new cards. I have. Oh, did I miss one?
You grabbed one,
I
not all,
missed.
not 5.
Oh. Tabletop Simulator.
Jeremy.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's see. I am in my alt mode, which means I have -1 power. I have 2 movement. I think I'm going to use one of those movements and flip the card and see what we get.
Ooh.
What was that? Stolen power.
So
It's one of those
this
cooperative schemes.
exactly. So this is a cooperative scheme here. So schemes stay out until they're thwarted, and they have an effect that's ongoing, and then they have an ability to like how to actually thwart it or finish off the scheme. So ongoing, you pay 1 additional energon to transform. So anytime you need to transform and you pay the energon cost to do it, you have to pay an additional 1 to do it. To thwart it and to stop this from happening, you need to defeat an adversary adjacent to this space. Right now, there are 2 spots adjacent to it that are unflipped, and hopefully one of them is an adversary. In terms of schemes, this isn't too bad. It's just going to cost a little extra to transform, which is not ideal.
All right. Well, I'm going to play reserves because I have 3 energon, so I will get 1 more energon.
Sounds
And
good.
then-
Get some power to yourself, huh?
Yep. And then I am going to. I guess I should go ahead and just put all my cards down because I'm probably going to end up using them all.
With
we
cards
move them
like these,
over.
like these are okay to put down all at once. The reason
Yeah.
I've been doing it individually is once you purchase like the better cards, the order in which you put them down does matter. But for these ones, it's okay.
All right. So I am going to move. Let's see. If I move to where RC is, and that's a Decepticon ambush, it affects both of us.
That's right.
Okay. But then we can also both, like, could we share an energy to defeat it, or is that still just me?
If Charles has an assist or a block, he can use it to help you.
I do not.
You know,
Just
okay.
to let you know.
Well, this is why I'm asking before I move.
And
Yeah.
I can't block it if you flip it and it is an ambush either. You're too far
Right.
away.
Okay.
Oh, I do have an assist. I have a transform and roll out card in my hand right now. That's and the assist is +1 power, so I can give you +1 power.
Okay. I think I'm going to just go over here then, and not risk that. So that was the 2 moves I had from my alt mode, and then I have 1 more move from fix, and 1 move from the reserves, and I have 2 energy, 3 energy for courage, 4 energy total. So let's roll a dice, flip this, and see what we got.
Oh, our first site, the desert.
Okay. You gain the top card of the main deck.
So if you pay 3 power, you may gain the top card of the main deck. If it's an adversary, you destroy the site and you put the adversary in the space instead, and it becomes an ambush. So if you pull a Decepticon, then it's just going to go into play immediately. Otherwise,
Okay.
it's a nice, easy way of just getting a card that could be kind of expensive.
All right. Well, I'm going to just try my luck and pull. Whoops.
Quick movements. Yeah, you got plenty of power to do it, so. What'd you pick up?
Ground bridge. So that just goes into my my deck.
It goes into your discard pile first, and
Right.
then you'll eventually draw it. But yep. So Ground Bridge, it's a 2 cost, and it has a block ability to gain an energon and teleport to any space.
Okay. And I think Wheeljack has
Some bonuses for
Has-
technology.
yeah, in robot mode my technology cards have 2+ range this turn.
And each technology you play has +1 power.
So I think, see, what do I have? I still have my 4 power. I haven't used those yet.
You use 3 of them to activate the site and get that card.
Oh, right. So I only have, see, I had 1, 2. So I had
Are you
4, so-
transforming or are you still in vehicle mode? Because you
I'm
flipped
still-
your card over.
I flipped it back. I was just looking.
Oh.
So
He's just looking, Charles.
yeah, I'm in alt mode.
It
I-
stayed flipped over on my screen. That's why.
Oh.
That's why.
I think I'm done then because I only have 1 power left. I don't want to risk anything else.
All right. Since you didn't pull any cards from the grid, you need to destroy the top one from the deck.
From here?
Yep.
Okay.
Check it. Make certain it's not a boss. And then that goes into the destroyed pile. All right. So let's see what I can do here. I got a fix, a courage, helping hand, that maneuver I bought, another courage, and a firepower in my hand. So where am I? I am off in the corner here. So I have another dearth of movement abilities on here, so that's unfortunate. But let's go ahead and say I'm going to spend one of my moves. Again, it's one of the moves from my my alt mode here to flip this corner card here and see what we got. Ooh, Teletran 1. Cost 4, and I may peek at one face-down card in the Matrix. That is a nice one. I like that one.
The Energon ability is not bad either.
You and another player each draw 1 card. That's actually a very nice one. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and purchase that. So I need to put some cards down here in order to get enough power. So I will put down a courage, another courage, and firepower. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 power, which is enough to purchase Teletran. And that goes into my discard. And I have 1 move left on my alt mode, and I have a fix in my hand that will give me another move as well. So I will use the one move from my alt mode to move up to that Energon drill first, and then I will play Fix, and I did it in that order because Fix gives me one movement, but also lets me spend an Energon to destroy a starter that I control. I am going to do that right now, so I will spend an Energon. That goes back in the bag, and I will destroy a starter. I will destroy one of these Courages. I'm going to destroy this one because I've already used it, and I've gotten stuff I needed from it. And that gives me the move, which I will then use to move over to that blank card. I don't have any more moves to flip it over, unfortunately. At least I don't think I do. I spent one to flip, one to move, and then that third one to move there. So yeah.
At least you think it's unfortunately. It
I
could be
know.
fortunate.
It could be. It could be. And I wasn't able to use my Helping Hand card, which is a little sad. It has a block ability and an assist ability, so no one needed it. That's okay. I am all set. I will refill this one here, and Dr. Pence, you can go.
Well, first things first, I am sadly going to spend 2 Energon to transform because I was granted only one movement in my entire hand.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we'll flip and transform. That'll give me 2 movement. So I'm going to then move over here to RC, and that takes 2 power to buy. So I'm going to play 2 Courages. And I will buy RC then. So she is mine now.
I'm right here.
It's a different RC.
She's worth a lot more than 2 to me. Come on.
I mean, I would assume so, but... And,
Hear that, Charles? Dr. Pence is buying you for, like, 2 power.
yeah, really. I'm going to play a Patrol and flip a card adjacent to me, and there's only one card adjacent to me. It's not flipped over, so let's flip it, and it is Mirage.
Ah, nice.
And I am going to use my last movement that I have to move to Mirage, and I'm going to spend my last 2 Courages to buy Mirage.
Yeah, his Energon
Excellent.
power is pretty useful.
I didn't read the Energon power. Oh,
Good.
you avoid 1 ambush drawn this turn. And he's got a block, which is really useful. And also, the good thing about Prime is it hasn't come up yet, but Prime gets additional power for every Autobot I play on my turn.
Ooh, that's
so
nice.
yeah. So I'm gonna collect some Autobots. I hope no one minds that I took Mirage. I know we're all okay with me taking RC.
No worries for me.
All right.
Any card that lets you jump in front of a bullet is, good card.
I figured we were all okay with that. That is the end of my turn. So let me collect my cards here, and then I will refill the matrix with 2 spots.
Ooh, that is good. That's some good stuff right there.
I'm a little worried we haven't come across a boss yet.
I'm sure that it's coming very soon, or...
Why did you have to say?
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just expressing my worries. I am now starting to get worried because, like, oh no, where are all the bosses?
All right. Well, I'm going to tempt fate since we've still got this scheme going on. I'm standing right next. I'm on the only unturned over card next to the scheme. Let's see if this. I mean, let's see if this is an enemy.
Do it.
I'll take the ambush. We'll
Do
see.
it, Charles.
Let's go.
Do it.
Oh, Spike Witwicky.
Another ally.
Ongoing. Is the first courage you play during your turn has +2 power. Hey, that's good.
Wow. That's a really nice one.
Okay. So that's 1 movement. I've still got 2 movement left. I'm going to move over to Prowl. I'm going to use 2 movement to move over to Prowl. And
all right.
So I'm going to play 1 courage. That's actually 2 courage now. Then 3, then 4,
Hold on one second,
And-
Charles. Spike's ability does not go off for you because you haven't actually bought him.
Oh, never mind. Uh,
So it's still just one, unfortunately.
okay. All right. Well, I can still do this because I've got a transform and roll out card.
All right.
So that's another. So that will give me the 4 that I need to purchase Prowl. And
Prowl's only worth
What?
4. What a loser.
and why don't I transform? Well, so I guess do I have to spend an energon to transform?
Spend 2.
200 John.
No, well, this transform and roll out lets me do it for free, right? But I
Oh.
still have to spend 1 because of the scheme, right?
I believe so. Pay 1
Yes.
additional energon to transform. Transforming
Transforming.
costs a minimum of 1, so yes.
So I have to give up 1 of my energons.
Yep.
So I'll do that. So now I'm in robot mode. Okay, and I still have 1 fix card, so that'll give me some movement. And I will move here. And I will also get rid of 1 of my courages, since that's the... Oh, I have to use an energon to do that, don't I?
To do what?
Correct. You
To
do.
Oh, yeah.
destroy 1 of... I guess I'll do that. That's a good deal.
If you do that, if you like use an energon and then you haven't played a reserve yet, then you play a reserve, would you get that energon back?
If you use the energon to get like below 3 and then
Right.
did reserves, yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So it's all in the order that you play things.
Exactly right.
Okay.
Wonder what I'm doing my next turn.
So I am destroying 1 of my courages.
All
and
right.
that will end my turn. I will collect my cards.
And refill the matrix.
Oh, yes. Refill the matrix.
Does he have to draw the top card and destroy it?
He bought a
was-
card, so no.
Oh, okay. It's only if there's no change in the matrix.
Right.
Okay. I refilled the matrix and I'm taking my cards.
All right, Jeremy.
Okay.
I think we know what you're going to do.
Well, but eventually. So I'm going to go move 2, and that is Sparkplug, and he costs 3. So I'm going to take 3 courages. I'm going to buy Sparkplug. So Sparkplug has the thing that says put into play when bought or gained.
Yep, goes straight into play, so it goes on your board, and then at the start of every one of your turns, you may put 1 starter from your discard pile into your hand.
All right.
The starters are specifically the white cards,
Okay.
or the white bordered cards, I should say.
All right. So
But
then,
since you bought it this turn, you don't get that ability this turn.
exactly. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm going to play my fix. I'm going to use an energon to destroy a starter I control. So since I've already used one of these courages, I'm going to destroy it.
I got it.
Okay. And then since I am now at 3, I'm going to play my reserve, which is 3 or fewer energon. I'm going to take that energon back. I think that is it for my turn.
Don't forget to refill the matrix.
Right. And hopefully there's a Decepticon under there that's not a boss. So
All right, well, I have almost a full hand of courages along with a reserves. Let's see, do I want to start off with the reserve? Yeah, I think I will. That because I only have 2 energon, and this will get me up to 3, and that will get me a move as well. So I now have 3 move ready to go, and an entire hand of courage. And what am I going to do? I am going to spend one of those moves to flip the card I'm on. This is a maneuver. Recon. Cost 2. You may flip a card in an adjacent space face up. Not bad. Not bad at all. Do I want to buy that? No, I don't. I don't think I do, because Transform and Rollout is almost just as good as it, and it costs the same. So I'm instead going to move. Let's see. Charles, are you planning on flipping that card you're on next turn?
I have a patrol, so I wasn't planning to flip the one underneath me.
Oh. Well, I don't want to flip a card under you if that's if that's a boss or a Decepticon, so I will head upwards instead. So that's my second move, and then my last move to flip this, and this is a Jazz. Cost 4, and has a block ability, and a neat little energon ability. So, yeah. You know what? I think I will do that. I think I will drop all 4 of my courages, get 4 power, and I will pick up Jazz. And he is going to go into my deck. That is it for me. Refill the matrix here. I'll gather my shit. And Dr. Pence, it is your turn.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play reserves, and I'm going to gain an energon because, well, Papa Prime's a little low, and I need it.
Papa Prime.
Papa Prime needs that energon so he can save his friends. And then I am going to spend my 2 movement from being transformed to go to the desert here, and I am going to pay a firepower and a courage to take the card on the top of the deck and flip it. And it's mine now, and it's Brawn.
Nice.
Ooh.
And +1 power for each other Autobot you play or have played this turn.
You are getting a lot of synergies in your cards, aren't you?
Yes, I am, and I am okay with that. What else do I have here? Okay. Well, I only have 1, or no, I do have 2 movement left. So I am going to move here using the reserves move, and then I'm going to play a fix for my other movement, and I'm going to flip this card. And this is Optimus Prime. That's me. I can't buy me. I'm way more expensive. So I'm just going to have to wait.
You're worth more than that, Dr. Pants. Come on.
I would believe so. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. I am going to spend an energon, though, to destroy a starter in my deck. And I am going to actually destroy the courage that is in my hand because, well, I have no reason to play it, and I don't need a courage anymore. So,
Sounds good.
come on. What? On the pile. There we go. And I will take all my, I didn't. Oh no, I didn't actually buy anything, did I?
You didn't, so you have to destroy the top card of the deck.
Top card is Energon Mine Small at the site. Place 8 Energon from the general's supply on this. Oh. Meh,
That would have been nice.
Not bad. Not
it's
bad.
not. I feel like there's worse cards that could have been destroyed, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, come on. But that is my turn then. So, Charles, I believe you're next.
Okay.
Go ahead. Don't
Jeremy-
flip the card you're on.
Jeremy, how do you feel about me flipping the card you're on?
Well, let me see what I got in my hand.
I'm trying to get rid of this scheme.
Yeah, well, I was gonna flip the card. So see, I'm sitting on like 5 energy right
Okay.
now. So go for it.
Jeremy, also,
What?
I have a card that could block that if it is really bad for you.
Okay.
And I have the range for it as well.
Okay,
All
I'm
right,
going to
let's do
play
it.
my patrol, and we'll flip it. Thundercracker.
All right. So
Finally found a Decepticon. Good job,
so
Charles.
who does the ambush? Like Charles draws it and it affects me.
You actually draw it because you're the one being affected by it.
Okay.
At least I think that's how it works. That's how it works for us today.
Okay. And flip it. Gain 1 damage. So
All right, so
that's
I
our
think
first damage card.
yeah. I mean,
Not bad.
I'll let you have the choice there, Jeremy. I can block that and stop that from happening, but also it's just 1 damage. You can have up to 5 before you die, and we all lose. I also have abilities that allow me to remove damage from you, and fix will also remove damage from you.
Yeah.
So-
I think I'll take it.
Okay.
So where are the damage cards?
Right above transform and rollout.
There we go. So
Now,
I'll just put
whenever
that.
you just keep it on your board, and you're good in that. Now, bear in mind that damage cards, you technically control them. So if you have a card that allows you to destroy a card you control, damage is a valid target for that.
That okay.
Okay.
So do I have to fight him on my next turn or now?
You don't have to. In fact, you don't have to do anything
Oh.
with them.
Okay.
All right. So it's still my turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to play my Energon reserves. So I gain an Energon, but I'll take it out, but I'm going to give it right back in a minute anyway.
That's okay.
And so with the patrol, I have 1 movement, so I'm actually going to move over. Oh wait, do I get ambushed too if I do this, don't I?
You will.
No,
'cause only Jeremy got ambushed.
If I go over there,
You-
I'll get ambushed too.
You'll get
And I
ambushed
have to
if you
resolve
move
that
on to it.
before. Okay. Let's see, what can I do here?
I mean, I'm good to beat him on my turn.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that.
You know what? Then I am going. So I've now got 2 movement with my patrol and reserves.
Flip it, Charles. Flip it good.
Actually, I'm going to move 2 over to Hound, and I'm going to buy Hound with 1 courage, 2 courage, and firepower.
The assist power for Hound will be good for when we hit a boss.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep this 1 little Energon goodie. And I think that will... Okay, so I think that's it for what I can do this turn. I'll pull out the... Oops.
It's reality.
I don't understand the physics in this game sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, that's what would happen if you drop the card on a token.
Yes, but then why do my cards disappear through the table?
Okay, well, that's magic.
You're up, Jeremy.
All right. So with my Sparkplug Wiki, I get to pull a starter from my discard pile into my hand.
Correct.
Does it have to be like the starter on top, or do I get to pick?
Anyone you want.
Awesome.
As long as it is that white border, or as long as it says starter right in on it.
Yeah, that's fine. I thought that's how I read it. Oops. And I wanted to make sure. Although I cannot get the card I want. Get the, like you were saying with the physics.
Which one you want?
Hold on. I want my fix. Thank you. All right.
I want my fix.
I need my fix. There we go. Okay, so I'm putting fix into my pile. So I need to first take care of Thundercracker. So I'm going to play. That should be 5 Energon. I have Ground Bridge, Courage, Firepower is 2, and then another Courage. So
that is correct.
That will take out Thundercracker, and then this is the Stolen Power is also done.
You are correct.
So, do I take both of those?
You don't need to take the scheme. That just goes away. It has no value once it's been destroyed.
Okay. So Thundercracker is mine.
Also, be aware that your Ground Bridge has an Energon ability that allows you to teleport to any space if you want to.
Well, that's only if I block. Or I can use an Energon, right? Okay. Let's see
Yeah, the Energon the Energon ability is separate from the block.
Right. I wasn't reading that right. Oh, and if someone was on my space with me, we can all go. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a Ground Bridge. You've seen Prime, right?
Here, let me put this. There's for people that want to see the teleport card. Okay, so I'm not going to do that right now, but I am going to use this patrol card, and I'm going to flip over this card, not the card that has you on it, Mike, but this other one next to me.
I'd be okay with it.
All right, I'm flipping this, and we got another Decepticon.
Ooh.
What we got? Frenzy.
All right. We got Frenzy. Since no one was on it, the ambush does not go off. So,
right.
Yeah.
So, I've already used up all my power. So, my last thing I'm going to do is play my fix, which lets me use an Energon to destroy a starter I control. So, I'm going to destroy another Courage.
You can also get rid of your damage. Did you do that?
I did not. Can I do both? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can. Yep.
Awesome.
Returns it to the stack, I believe. Yep, there you go.
All right. So that was a successful turn, I think.
That was a good turn.